Okay, hello. I am going to be filming my first ever charm update because I am trying to get all of this started. And I have never done one of these before, and I apologize about the lighting because it is like horrible right now until I can actually figure out some way to do this properly. So let's get started. First I have this series of Avengers cupcakes. I haven't completed it, and because I gave Captain America away to one of my friends for her birthday. But first I have this Hawkeye cupcake. Right here it's just purple and black, and then I made a little bow and arrow to hang on the same chain with it. First I made that, and then I have this Thor cupcake, a Black Widow cupcake, and a Loki cupcake. So there's those. And then I have this little cheeseburger charm. So, and I dusted the top bun and the bottom bun with eyeshadow, actually, because I don't have any pastels. And most of these need to be glazed still. A lot of them do, actually. I have this little bunny in a top hat, and some of my friends may know him as Jeffy Bunny. And he has to be glazed too. Most of these, pretty much all of these have to be glazed. I experimented with taking stamps and stamping them into the clay to make little charms. So I have this. This is actually for a themed bracelet or necklace. I haven't really decided yet, but it's 2 wedding rings, and it says, "and the 2 become 1." And then I have this little tiny music note that's going to go onto the same thing. And then I have this pocket watch because it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, and I love everything Alice in Wonderland and Mad Hatter. I have these Mickey and Minnie Mouse cupcakes. There's Mickey, and then there's Minnie. He has a little bow. And I have these 2, I call them OTP necklaces, what I make. So I have these 2, they're going to be put on a necklace for a friend for her birthday. It is the Black Widow and the Winter Soldier. So those 2 are going to go on a necklace. Then I have, since I recently got back from Florida, I have this little butterbeer charm because we went to Orlando. I have this little merman, and he's actually an original character of mine. Well, sort of original character. It's a long story. So I'm actually going to hang him in this little tank that I, like, quote-unquote tank that I have. So I've glazed his tail already, but everything else needs to be glazed still. And then I have these 2 little Starbucks coffee mocha things that need to be glazed as well, so I can put the little logos on them. I have this other Starbucks coffee that still needs a logo, or just a cup of coffee, really. It's not Starbucks yet until it has a logo. I made this a long time ago. It's one of the first things I made. It's a little Harry Potter chibi. And his scarf is ripping right there, so I need to fix that, but yes. And then this is for a friend as well, and I actually might redo him, but it's TJ Hammond from Political Animals. And yeah, for some reason this one, like, really frustrates me, and I don't know why, but I might just redo him again so he'll look better. But he still needs to be glazed as well. So if you're watching this, Heather, tell me if you like it, or because I will honestly redo it because there's a little flat portion right there that bothers me and everything. So just tell me what you think about it. And then I made this little, it's not really clay, but I made this little rainbow in a jar, kind of. I don't know, I just got bored, so I made it. And I just took a bunch of crayons, and I shredded them up, and I put them in rainbow order, and then I melted them all with a hairdryer in the jar. And then I made this a long time ago as well. It was one of my first charms. It's a zebra. And I made it for a friend, but then she, like, the chain broke or something like that. And so I had to put it on another one, and then she never took it back. So there's that. And then I was working with resin for the first time, actually. And I made these little sprinkle earrings that I'm actually going to wear. in a little while, but I made these little sprinkle earrings. So my lighting is horrible, I'm sorry. But there's those. And then also I started experimenting with making plushies out of felt. And the first one I made, this is the very first one, and his head's lopsided and everything, but he's really special to me. And it's it's huge in the camera. It's Jefferson from Once Upon a Time. He's also the Mad Hatter. But it took me a while to make him, and yeah, he was too fat to fit into the coat and everything. And his head's lopsided, but he's special because it was my first one. And then I made this Clint Barton, or Hawkeye from Avengers. And he was also one of my first ones as well, as you can tell, and I was messing with my pattern and stuff. And then I made this little cup, and a cup of coffee, and I followed the tutorial by Tammy Hamill, I believe that's how you say it. So yeah, there's that. And then I made this little Sherlock-topus from BBC's Sherlock. Well, I just took Sherlock and made him into octopus form. So there's my little Sherlock-topus. And then I made this just regular brown and tan octopus. And then also there's these two playing cards. I had a heart one somewhere, but I don't remember where it went. But I made these little two playing cards because I love Alice in Wonderland. And then finally I made this little hedgehog plushie, and I call him John because John Watson. So some people will understand that. But yeah, that is basically all I have right now. So when I make more, I will post more videos, and that was my Skype noise. I will post more videos and everything, and you guys can all see the charms I make, and hopefully you will like them. Okay, bye!